Hello! Welcome everyone. Happy Valentine or sad Valentine's Day to everyone in here. I hope you saw the pinned message because I kind of want to hear some disastrous date stories so that some people that are single, can actually deal with the emotions today. Or maybe you like being single. I don't know. I just want to hear them. Happy sad Valentine's Day, LMAO. Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing, and I shouldn't be laughing that hard, hey. Welcome. I hope you like my outfit today because I have a funny story about it. So, I actually bought this top literally a whole year ago. So this time last year, 2023, it arrived 2 days after Valentine's Day and I was like, oh, I'll just keep that for next year. So I literally have kept it till 2024's Valentine's Day. That is dedication. So welcome in everybody. Again, happy giraffe vibes. You think I look like a giraffe, you little bitch? Little bitch, that's what you came in here to compliment me about? I look like a giraffe? Is it the long neck? I've always had a long neck. How is everybody? Jew! Holy crap.
Let's go.
Hey.
Hi Babel, being single is burst and it's 6 months, time flies.
Thank you so much for the tier 3 sub for 6 months, half a year, and Ravely as well for the 2 months at tier 1. I want to hear everyone's bad date stories. Go. While I rant. Yesterday, I literally just played games all day, and I'm not even kidding. I played Short Message, the Silent Hill Short Message on the PlayStation, because I do have the PlayStation now from my friends to play Red Dead Redemption 2 very, very soon with cosplay as well. I then played Resident Evil 2 Revelations Episode 1 because it was a free demo, and I just sat and I ate Japanese food with flowers. It was beautiful. It was literally one of my favorite days off, and all my friends were complaining about, what were they complaining about? That they didn't like the present they got from their partners, and I was like, that's nice. How crazy is that? Happy Single Awareness Day. Woohoo! I know, crazy, right? It's like, well, at least you got one, right? No Separate Ways. I haven't done the Separate Ways DLC yet. I actually did speak about it yesterday though. Last stream. I said to everyone, hey guys, would you like to see Separate Ways? So that Ada Wong DLC, and they said yes, but for YouTube. It's not quite the vibe. Twitch has a very quick turnover for games. Like your hair, thank you. It's the first time I've worn a plait since a very long time. I feel very juvenile right now. Being single is a struggle, but I feel happy compared to the past couple of years. Good shit. As long as you have someone to spend Valentine's Day, friends or more than friends, family, I think you can get away with it. I saw your photo. You look good in white. You kind of look shy in the picture. Which one is this? Good in white? I usually don't wear white because I'm flashbang pale and I just mold into the clothes. Just like I don't pose in front of a white wall anymore. Because there's been a few times where my friends have taken photos in front of a white wall, concrete wall or something like that, and I just blend in. Yeah, Separate Ways YouTube video would go hard. I'm doing a whole series for the Crooked Man, so hell yeah if you've been, literally hell your name. Hell yeah if you've been in here for the series. Today is the last scene, and I think there's 4 to 5 scenes, so I'm hella excited, and I've got the new videos coming through. I did a contraband police video. My editor and I have, I think 80% done that, so in the next few days we'll have it ready, and then we're gonna do Crooked Man too, because I really am enjoying this game more than I originally thought. Yeah, it says 2 more scenes, but then I looked it up today and it's 4 to 5, so maybe if you did like wrong dialogue choices at some point, it -1. Is it actually the finale today? You bet your ass it's the finale today. Am I flashbanging if I get too close? I changed the whole camera angle. It's further back, so you can see everything now. If I get up, maybe. Oh no, you won't. Okay, never mind. It's on a flexible arm. So if I start bashing the table, we're gonna move around everywhere. Just so you guys know. The last scene might be short epilogue. I think it's an epilogue. An epilogue, sorry. We can see you're wearing the same pants as Tuesday. That's creepy that you've noticed. I'm not gonna lie. Why would you self-report yourself like that? And yes, I do wash my clothes every second day usually. I find the laundry very relaxing, to be honest. Here come the traditional woman comments. The day before and the day... That's it. The room looks more spacious. More of a wide angle too. Laundry is the bane of my existence. Also, I've got to have a look for any of the comments about bad days. Okay, here we go. I've only had one bad date, and I was with this really fancy lady. I took her to the local pub for a chicken schnitzel. We had nothing in common, and she was not impressed and never saw her again. Took her to the local pub for chicken schnitzel. All right. Do you want my honest opinion, Steve? Do you want it? Because I'm happy to give it, but I'm not sure if you're going to completely like it. There's 2 pages in this book. There's an there's an agreeance, and there's a disagreeance in what you did on the date. Okay, so first of all, I think that there are nice-based women who would enjoy going to the local pub for a chicken parma or a chicken schnitzel, right? But if this is the first date with someone and you've taken them to the local pub and you have got a read on them that they are fancy, I don't know. Maybe you gotta massage the pub into her, if you know what I'm saying. Start high and then wean her down to the KFC. Yeah, that's it, Jew. We're on the same wavelength right now. Just eventually get her there. Massage her at the pub. That would also work too. Massages on first date. Yeah, that would be the creepiest shit ever. Oh, here we go. Please feel free to use redeem to highlight my message because I read them a hell of a lot more than normal messages if the chat is moving quick. And with your worst date stories, I'm going to start reading this one. And it is from Tiny. Okay. I invited this girl I met at work for dinner and drinks. Everything was going fine. Good personality. Good conversation. She said she was single. The date ended. I drove her home, and on the way, she was trying to convince me into a foursome with 2 other guys while her boyfriend watched. Oh. That's a more intense one that I've heard. What did you say? My face would have dropped, by the way. I don't know. I'm very awkward, so I wouldn't have known how to deal with that. I would have been like, oh! Are you being for real right now? And then where would it go from there? Yeah, I'm being serious. And then you're like, oh, that's not really my thing. I don't think. And then what? You just kick her out of the car. You know, you open the door for her, go 80 miles per hour down the highway, and then just like get your foot and just, out she pops. She's never going to have a foursome again. I had a date. Then after the date, he got sent behind bars, my ex-boyfriend. Bailed him out only for him to lash out. Like what? And I broke up with him. Jesse, that's very unfortunate. Wait, hold on a second. After the date, he got put in jail? Like how long after the date? Are we talking like 20 minutes? He dropped you off home and then proceeded to rob, I don't know, the local KFC. So she was a train conductor? I don't get this train thing. Can you please tell me? Bub, you do drive, right? I do drive, yes. I'm not sure how you're going to lean over 2 seats. Yes, I understand. Maybe you've got super long arms. Murdered that pussy too, literally. Oh my God. Sorry. Hey, Bandana, what's up? I went on a date filled with activities. Oh, see, that would be my favorite. I want a date filled with activities so that you can better get to know the person as opposed to dinner and drinks. They can be as genuine or ungenuine as they'd possibly like, especially if they're great at poker face, etc., or psychological manipulation, yeah. But in activities, especially competitive activities, their true colors have to shine, especially if you do multiple of them. Let me read the rest though. It was probably our third date. We decided to rent bikes and go around Dogtown. Are we talking about Cyberpunk 2077 right now? What? Is there actually a... You know how there's Chinatown? What is Dogtown? Oh, it means downtown? Oh my god. I'm sorry. Okay, fair enough. It is actually written as downtown. I just read it as Dogtown. She ended up failing and scraping her pants and face. And I had to take care of her the rest of the day without laughing about how she fell off a bike. Is this a bike, a motorbike, or a cycle bike? Both's funny. But I feel like her face would have looked a hell of a lot worse and her body scrapes if it was a motorbike. What was it? Went to a concert with a co-worker as a first date. She drank too much and threw up all over me. Who's watched Chainsaw Man? There's a scene in Chainsaw Man W where there's this, and thank you by the way for the gifted bandana. Hello. There's a scene in Chainsaw Man where co-workers, you know, in a demon hunting agency, let's just say, are all going out for classic in Japan culture. When you finish a day of work, you go and drink with your coworkers. That's what was happening. And one of these women got so drunk, and then there was a really super horny character, Denji, who's the main protagonist. She just throws up in his mouth when they kiss because he's so horny. He's like, I don't even care. Imagine that being your first, I don't know if it's his first kiss, but if that was your first kiss, I would fucking end it all. Unlucky Toxico. Sorry, I'm laughing too hard. I've just never had that experience. I'm pretty picky, guys. Once I moved to a new city and I was looking to meet new people, met this girl and asked her on a date and used the word date. Congratulations. That's a big thing in this day and age. When I met up with her for the date, she brought her BF I didn't know about, and he was in a gang and stole cars. Good times. Oh. What's up with people saying that they're single but they're not? I'm so confused. This is the third story, by the way, where we've had, regardless of gender, they've said, oh yep, let's go on a date. I'm interested. I'm keen. Or they're like on Tinder. Is there a lot of people on dating apps that present as single, but they're really a throuple or a foursome group thing? Is it throuple? Is that how you say multiple people engaging in sexual activities? I think I nailed that. Oh no, hey Drewby, what's up? We planned a date to go and watch a spooky movie, US by Jordan Peele. Oh, Us, not US. Us is a great movie, by the way. Her ex, who she was living with, self-invited herself and then cuddled up on the person I went out with. Then after that, I got ghosted. That's another story. Is everyone single but not really single? In the US, it seems. Because I know all of the people that have just spoken in chat with these bad dates are all from the US. So what the fuck is going on? Here in Australia, I could say we're a little bit more respectful in the way that if we're single, we say we're single on dating apps. And I don't think it's a minority, because my friends are all on like Hinge or Bumble or some shit like that. They've never had these throuple issues or more people in the party that they wanted or it first accounted for. Me and who chat? Guys, someone reply to Zach, please God. Which base is vomiting into each other's mouths? -5? They probably got used to buy food and tickets, true. Oh. Hey! Happy 14! That is 2 months over a year, Jeebus.
Let's go 14 months.
Welcome. Oh my. Okay, I'm gonna have to change the brightness. We're not fisting until I figure out the lighting. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Does that mean if I put my face there? Okay. We will fix that. We will. That is next. I'm sorry. I had all my lighting break on me. All of my lighting before Japan just went. And now I only have the Nanoleaf. My bookshelf lighting went. My right side of the room lighting went. I'm literally dealing with nothing. And my cat nearly ate the lighting on the floor. Okay. It's rough times out here if you're lighting in the Bub Hub HQ. It's got one light to save them all. Grindr does that a lot. Yeah. Okay. Free dinner. If you are any gender and you are going out on your first date, there is a lovely aspect of traditionality where the more masculine or male presenting individual will pay for the whole dinner. I do not agree with that. I don't, because you don't even know if you like each other yet. It's a nice thought, and if someone kept saying, oh no, I really want to pay, I would let it go. But even if someone said, no, it's good, I've got it, I'd say, no, I pay for myself, I pay for my half. What do you guys think about that? Because that's a pretty unpopular opinion, I think, on the half type of thing. Mine brought friends despite I made it clear it was a date, but that's it. I saw that there was a dinner where there was a husband, I think, or at least a partner of a woman, and she had a birthday party, and she expected her husband or boyfriend at the time, who was male, to pay for her and all of her friends, and there was like 14 friends too. It wasn't like one or two. And she got so upset and broke up with him when he decided he didn't want to pay for the whole table. By the way, this wasn't a pre-existing agreement. It was just sprung on him. That is crazy. Hey, Turo, what's up? Hello, Novan. Sounds like a setup, yeah. Americans are just a bunch of 304s. What the hell is a 304? Am I either too young for this language or I'm not on the internet enough? Or is this slang? US men are on strict. It's so bad. What the hell is that? Do you mean strike? I'm in Houston. Shit's all I'm hearing today is America is fucked. That is all. That is the only thing that's coming across agreed on by everyone right now. Canada. I've never had this. This is why the first place I'd move to is Canada. Wait, question. Didn't Pokimane move from Canada, move to the US, and then move back to Canada? Or has she never gone back? I would have happiness in Canada if I was some big creator. And I'd just fly to LA if I needed to. And then I'd fly back just for the peace of mind that Canada is peaceful and is not as tumultuous. Ooh, you like that word? I got this chick who said she was single, and then she texted me she had an MMA fighter boyfriend who was just trying to find out where I live. Lock the doors, lock the windows, get a guard dog. Practice begging, everything. If you're in America, denizen, maybe invest in a shotty. Can you get a shotgun in America? Because that's the only gun I'd get. I'd get a shotty. No, I would get a pistol. No, I would get a revolver. I'd get an old school revolver. And if someone ever broke into my house, I'd bring out that revolver and I'd say, hey, I challenge you to a duel. If I lose, I don't die, but you can rob me of two things. But if I win, I get to shoot you, and I get to call the police on you, and I get to chain you up in my basement. Let's see. And I would win. And I'd have myself another human for experimentation down there. I don't scare any of you, do I? Never dated anyone, but I always wanted to date this one girl I knew since middle school. Chatted, COVID happened, never saw her again. That is an unfortunate situation there. I'm not gonna lie. You just gotta reveal your true feelings, honestly. Just go for it. What are you gonna lose? That's what I've realized. Just reveal it. And then if nothing happens of it, at least you won't die with any regrets. It's like, yeah, I told them exactly how I felt. Cool. She never wants to see me again, and she's blocked me on all platforms, but she knows. No regrets, you know? Just gave flowers to my first Valentine's. You are so sweet. Hello and welcome. I wish you all the best for that. I think that you guys are all lovely human beings. And I hope if it's what you want to have a partner, that you get a partner. I'm not going to psychologically con you into falling in love with me and giving me all your money. Go enjoy life for one of the few constants that people will most likely have. Family, maybe a partner if you want it, maybe kids if you want it, and hobbies. And for me, my hobbies is gaming, anime, and Twitch. Anime, gaming, tech. GG. You know, I was talking to my fucking mods, and guess what they did? They go, oh, how about you get Bubs? How about you get anime, gaming, tech on the on this side? I nearly smacked my mod. Sin, where are you? That was one of the rude. That was one of the rudest things you've ever done. Don't lump me in with Sin. True. Sin's just a troublemaker. If I'm invited, I'm paying. If you're invited, I'm paying. If you're invited to the date, I'm paying. How does that make sense? But Bubs, women put so much effort into looking good for you, except women don't try to look good for guys. Do you think? I think women try to look good for guys or themselves, or it's a little bit of mix of both, to be honest. Majority of times I pay. I'm male. Interesting. I'm old school though. Best I can do is 70-30. I'm sorry. That one's too relatable. Hello, Spicy. What's up? Oh my god, what happened? Who just got banned and why did they get banned? I love this stuff. I love the gossip when someone gets banned because it's pretty abnormal for people to get. Sometimes I joke. I'm like, can I get a timeout or something like that? Oh, purge for Link. What was it to? Where'd it go to? Hey, Ovi! Thank you. Do you like the love hearts and flowers? I said it before, but funny lore about this top, not that anyone cares, but I got it last year and it arrived 2 days after Valentine's Day. So I could get away with 1 day because Americans' Valentine's Day is the next day, and I streamed then. And it was 2 days after. I was like, all right, I'll just keep it for next year. So this top has been waiting 1 year for this occasion, by the way. I can confirm that trying to date in the US is completely unhinged. I have noticed, last thing I will say, a lot of the people that I know who stream or content create are all single or hiding partners. But maybe that's the reason. Maybe it's so hard. I feel like egos are involved too. Egos, it's generally harder to date. Is there a lot more cheating? I don't know. God, we should do a psychological, because I have done a psych degree for those that don't know. I would love to do research on the... Oh, actually, hold on a second. I did look this up the other day. So, reported infidelity and cheating. No, sorry. That was R word. Sorry, it's stats that just come up from my favorite article website. But I'd love to see cheating per capita in each country. But it'd be hard because it'd have to be based on reporting, and who's going to report that they were cheating or involved with adultery? It's a hard one. It's not cheating if no emotions are involved. It's only a business transaction. You sound like you belong in Japan right now. I'm betting all my money Pokestate in Texas to avoid taxes. Wait, hold on a second. What's up with Texas and taxes? Huh? I was wondering why all the creators are over there. Is there some sort of loophole? I don't really go on dates. My stories are all boring. Why? If you can prove to me that your stories are boring, I'll agree with you. But until then, I think that you are just partaking in self-depreciative talk. There you go. I say, how about I pay for dinner and you can bring over your cake for dessert? Yeah, that'd do it. That'd do it. That'd be enough to convince me. It's like a pickup line, but it's also kind of true. And they get dinner. You can basically get a gun anytime you want here. Chained up in your basement? Is that a threat or a promise? A promise. If you chain them up, if you chain them up in the basement, you're kind of calling the cops on yourself. True. True. I didn't even think about that. That's why I'd be a horrible serial killer. I dated a lot until COVID, but hadn't dated since COVID. Want to give you superpowers or something? So in the end, it's not true that Twitch chat don't get dates. We just don't get normal ones, yeah. Maybe you're picking... I have the funniest conversation with a guy, all right? W in the chat if you want to hear a little bit about this, because I think this is a very funny story, but it is also picking on a subtype of men and women, I'm going to say, but it might be more towards women. But it's not from me, it's from someone else, okay? Texas has 0 income tax? What the hell? Okay, so I'm moving. I'm moving to Texas. Okay. So, it's not about furries. It's not about... So, it's about emo girls. I fell in love with an emo girl. I was speaking to someone... His name is Brody, and he is, I would say, an emo guy. He's a good-looking guy. He's a very good-looking guy, but he's an emo guy, right? But he's an emo guy. And he was telling me that he's had really, like, a succession of really bad dates, mostly because the women he goes for are mentally unstable. Now, you didn't hear that from me. That's from Brody, all right? Blame him. But I wanted to know if anyone has dated anyone in the emo community, anyone in an emo state of mind. Are they actually as mentally... I haven't dated anyone who's emo. It's hot. I agree. Ruin me. I'm the exact same way. Like, I'm attracted to the villain in every movie, every book, every game, every TV show. But I actually haven't gone there. So... anyone who has dated an emo person, can I please hear your reviews? Speaking of emo, how emotional should a guy be before it becomes a turnoff? Be in touch with your emotions, but don't randomly, I don't know, don't rant. Like, for example, when women cry, it's usually because there's the slightest percentage of a reason, and I'm just, by default, guys do that too. Yeah. And if you are struggling with something, you need to massage it in. I use that a lot, but you need to start off with, I'm struggling. Don't just dump all this information on the poor girl because she will freak out. It needs to be slowly weaved in. It can be done in a 30-minute session, but just don't hide your emotions though. That is a massive turn off for women. Yeah. Because then on one hand, you probably have quite an emotional woman, and then you've got like a emotionally blunt guy. It just doesn't mix. It's like water and oil. Yeah. Drama dump? What's drama dump? Do you mean trauma dump? Oh, I guess drama and trauma are two different things, true. Bottle it, bottle it, bottle it. I will smack that bottling out of you, Goku. You be very careful with yourself. Never bottle it. That's why, like, male depression and suicide's so high here in Australia with a certain age group especially. So 30 seconds is too short, correct. Correct. I'm like kind of not even joking right now. Do it within 15, 20 minutes. But also, if she's not willing or he's not willing or they're not willing to listen when you're feeling down, that is a major red flag. Unless they're going through a similarly, what would you say, depressing time in their life and they don't have the emotional or mental capacity to deal with it too. It's all about reading the room. Yeah. Thank God I found a stream not asking me out? Wait, what? Do you think that all the women on Twitch are trying to ask you out? What's going on? I forgot how cursed just chatting is. This is why I typically just chatting the category. This is why I typically stay in game categories before I play games, because the people on here are built different, and I do not mean in a good way. Bob has studies reading people, so I have. If you can't get support from the person that you care the most, it's hard to find a reason to stick around. Say it louder. Say it louder. I ran out all my bottle fillings when I shout playing Warzone. You take it out on poor kids on Warzone? Warzone is one of, like, okay, so if I had to name all the toxic communities for games, Rocket League, League of Legends, Dota 2, Rainbow Six Siege, CSGO, and Warzone. Bang. There's the top 6 games, in my opinion, that harbor the most toxic communities. Because with Valorant, it's not that bad anymore. Because it used to be my main game, and I'm a woman, and I am a talkative, chatty chick, so I would use, you know, comms quite a bit. And I didn't get maybe 2 out of 10 times I got bullied. What's that, 20%? Unfortunate. But so is, you know, that's kind of the life of being a female gamer. Hyper Bullet Chess works too. Are you saying that's really toxic? I haven't played, oh no, sorry, I have played one chess.com game. That's it. FIFA, Madden, and 2K. My Steam was hacked by a guy who played CS and Dota. I agree, thank you. I knew you had a good head on your shoulders. Any online multiplayer game with comms. Any online multiplayer game with comms. Tarkov's not that bad. I played a bit of Tarkov. 20% bully rate is good. Listen, if I went on CSGO, I can bet you that it'd be a 95% bully rate, okay? So I'll take 20 over 95. Have you actually? Oh my God. Sometimes I can't believe guys don't understand how much women get fucking bullied online in games. It's different because I don't involve myself. Like, as soon as I say names or whatnot, it's just, I just go, sadly, it is what it is. Or I say, shut the fuck up, and then I don't speak again. I just mute them. But that doesn't mean it doesn't happen, yeah? Yeah. Valorant's fine though. In Valorant, you'd either get someone shouting at you or saying like, oh my God, is that an e-girl? It's like, fuck, I play games and I'm a woman. That's crazy. There's like, there's like a few genders. Like, that's crazy that one of them plays games. They all play games. Valo main? My Valo main was Reyna, Skye, Sage, and what was the last one? Oh my God, I forgot his name. Oh, Daddy Brim. Daddy Brim. I loved my Brimmy's cheeks. Brimstone has the fattest ass in the game, by the way. I looked at all the characters and I like turned their models around and it was Brimstone that had. But the other type of Valorant gamers that I would be involved with in a lobby would be like full-blown flirting, like shamelessly. I can't sometimes because I am a little bit like socially awkward. Sometimes I can't tell whether it was a joke as opposed to they were fully throwing themselves at any female in any game lobby. Like, it wasn't just me, it was just everyone. Anything that breathes for this guy. Nothing more toxic than my family when we're playing Monopoly. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. The way that I used to scream at my poor dad when he used to get Mayfair before me. You know when you got like Piccadilly and Mayfair and they were the two blue rentals, the most expensive? The prices were $500 above anything else on the Monopoly board. And I had one pair and he had the, and then you landed on it when they had huge rental prices. and then you were broke, and then you were out of the game, and it's all because you landed on one spot. Yeah, stack up the hotels. Oh my God. You're bringing me back to when I was 10 and earlier. You can't pay me to play Monopoly? The trauma hits that bad. I loved Wii. What is the Wii game? Which has all the cute little, it had like fishing, and it had tanks, and it had like fitting in a bubble like this. Was it Wii Sports? Wii Sports is my childhood. That's what my sister and I used to play all the time. And when you got King of the Pond in Wii Sports, nothing ever beat that dopamine hit. Ever. And you had the ×2 on it too, and the rainbow. Do you guys remember King of the Pond? If I showed you, you'd know what I'm talking about. Wii Sports Resort? No, that's not it. I'd have to find it. You could say like fishing game Wii. It's been years. Wipeout Wii? I do not know Wipeout Wii. What is that? Is that like Wii Resort, but yeah, with a Wipeout show? GTA, I still haven't played GTA 5. I've played little bits and pieces at my friend's house when I was younger, but yeah. You're playing, okay, Wii, Xbox 360, or is that a PS3 at that time? Which ones were you playing? Or were you playing all three of them and you were Giga Chad and you had all three consoles? We didn't have video games when I was young. First gen. Oh yeah, hold on. So I didn't have, my mum was like quite strict with video games, so I had to convince my dad to get a PS3. Because I lied to my mum and said it was a Blu-ray player, which actually wasn't lying thinking about it, but that's how I got my first proper console. But I had my use of my cousin's PS2 and my friend's Nintendo DS as well. And at one point, I borrowed my friend's iPod. And that's how I played Jetpack Joyride and Farmville and Dragonvale and what was the one where you run from the monkeys and you're on a tower and they're all going like just trying to, and you swipe right and you swipe left. Temple Run. That's the one. Yeah, I played a shit ton of that. That and Bakery Story as well. Do you guys remember Bakery Subway Surfers? That came out after Temple Run though. Dinner Dash, didn't play Dinner Dash. I've never been into cooking games. I like cooking in real life. Oh, Fruit Ninja. I'd always hit the motherfucking bombs. Always. I don't know. Maybe it was the sparkle, but I'd just slash it and then game over. Actually, no, you had three hearts. You had 3 chances. Great, good morning to you. Cheesy, yo, are you ready for are we doing Holy Moly or are we doing bowling on Friday? Regardless, I will whoop your ass. I will wipe the floor with you. Are we bowling? Oh, chat, tell them how good I'm at bowling. Do you remember that Baldur's Gate 3 bowling video? I think it was you, Point Man. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I nearly hit the fucking ceiling. No, I'm joking. I hit the gutter like every time. Hey, I did better than Atomic. Okay. Point, you actually edit really well. Did I? I hope I told you that. The short has like 1 million views. I know. I gotta get back onto the shorts. I took a break because I was very unmotivated, actually. Very unmotivated. One of the first times where I could say, without any other factors in my life affecting me, unmotivated. I used to be a YouTuber for years. Oh my God, shut up. As if you've only mentioned this now. What did you do? Has anyone ever done YouTube or Twitch or streamed games? Like what were your mains? We didn't see an Atomic Bowl. Guys, Nat literally got a bowl nearly every single bowl. Okay, Bobby, please hear me out. I'm bullying her right now, but at least it's factual. Yeah, she came last. There you go. Thank God. I tried to become a YouTuber for a couple months back in 2012. Okay, what did you do though, Zach? You're not giving me the gossip. Gaming and meme editing, nice. What games though? Come on, I'm asking you. I played Phantasmagoria in the mid-90s and my mum saw it and literally took the disc and threw it away. Little did she know that I fished it out the next day. Is Phantasmagoria like a horror game of some I don't know. Phasma is ghosts, so I'm imagining it was too scary for you. Did I see a message to tell my worst date story? Because I have a shocker. Go! I want to hear it right now. Yeah, it was the pin message before we talked about how toxic it is to play Monopoly with your family. I wouldn't talk to my sister for like a week if she fucked me up in that. Do you remember, what's the one where you take little blocks out one by one? What is that? Hold on. Maybe if I do the motion, I will remember. It's not Tetris. It's not Block Us. God, Block Us was good though. I love Block Us with my mum. And you stacked it, and you stacked it, and you stacked it, and you had to take one out at a time, and whoever just floored the thing was the loser. So there was more winners than losers. Jenga! Jenga, that's the one. I'm in 2-3 videos from school on YouTube. Oh, I have some old school like YouTube videos and I have nuked them from existence. If you ever feel unmotivated, you're right to take a break. No, no breaks. No breaks, people. Not unless I'm really struggling. Bubs, it might be long. I'm going to keep it concise, but just so you know, the real thing is absolutely 100% more horrific. Is it safe to say in chat? I don't know. The way that you're conjuring it up, I'm frightened. Yeah, true. Nothing is too spicy for this chat. It was intense. There's a scene of force feeding a woman's guts tied in a chair. Pemo scared my brain for a while. Who played Silent Hill Short Message? Anyone. It's literally free on the PS2 and 5. Anyone at all. I'm holding my hand up until I get one message. Did you think that was the most unscary game? I was being chased by a paper monster with lies, slut, whore, everything on it. I was just running away like, okay. And they had the thudding, dun, 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 like you're getting chased, and that's my worst feeling as a human being, as a streamer, whatever you want to say. I hate being chased in horror games. That's my Achilles heel. But I just did not care. The chasing scene made me scream. Are you telling me you screamed and I didn't? Okay. I'm definitely beating your ass in bowling. Oh no, we've got the story. So I went on a date. I'm going to read this out like a story time. Hold on, let me mute the alerts for a second. They'll come through, but they're just muted. They won't have any sound. So I went on a date with a charming guy. He did everything right, asked about kinks and asked for consent to kiss me and all that. We went back to mine and he was like taking on a dom role because of what we talked about. Same. We went back to whoa! While he was in me, wait. I was not expecting to read a whole fanfic. I'm so sorry. I'm like kind of caught off guard right now. Hold on. Let me just not blush. Okay. While he was in me. Oh my God. Just give me a second. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for butchering this. While he was in me, he took his hand and forced my mouth open with his thumb. Then he spit in my mouth and I panicked and I swallowed it. Then he asked me to give it back, baby girl. But I laughed and I said, I'm so sorry, but it's gone. Neither of us finished. That is so unfortunate. I don't know. I think you should shower though. I think just because do you mind if hold on. He wanted you to give back his spit in his mouth. I'm just trying to figure out if I've read this correctly. Why did he want it back? I get the swallowing it, but I'm not sure about the giving it back. Give it back, baby girl. I think I would have full blown gone like, and then I'd be out the door. Yep, it'd be all over. I would be blocking. He'd probably nut off that. Nah, I would have had, because when I feel awkward, I usually laugh. So if there's something really fucked up, like I think there was once some kid had his arms ripped off in a game and I started laughing and chat was like, oh my god, that's really messed up of you, Bubs, like actually say sorry right now. But it's my response. Like, have I even told you the train story in Japan? Because I think I've been trying to tell you guys, but I don't want to get... Oh, by the way, I've got to unpin that, Hawk. I have to let that go. Have we told you the train story with the baby? You have, but do it again. Not with the baby. Was there a train story with... Was there a train story with a man? Not a baby, with a man. Because I literally will say this story and then I want a game because I want to... What kind of train? It was like a normal train. It was a subway train. Okay. It seems as if either I've told one person or I've told none of you. I think it's a none of you situation, so I'm going to tell it. Yeah, okay. So... Before I even say what I want to say, I just want to start off with a disclaimer. I laugh when I'm very uncomfortable and I don't know what to do in social situations. I've been like that since I was a kid. It actually got me in a lot of trouble with teachers too. But I'm just obviously on the spectrum or something, all right? Anyway, so I'm not even going to look at chat because it's going to be disastrous in a second. Okay, cool. So I was... going to the subway and I'm in a massive rush and I've got a whole ass suitcase and backpack with me and I feel like a burden to the Japanese society because they're all trying to get onto the train at rush time and I'm there with my large suitcase and full-blown backpack. Anyway, so I'm like lug the suitcase onto the train that's just arrived and I've got my backpack on and whatnot and I see like that there's some sort of baby pram like to the left of me and I'm just like, oh my god, I can't hit like the baby's face with my backpack or a suitcase and I'm trying to be really aware of the space that I'm in and not irritate anyone because when you're in Japan you feel like as a foreigner you feel like you could be irritating them and you want to avoid it at all costs. Anyway, so then I'm like waiting for a few stops and the train is shaking and my backpack's going everywhere and I'm feeling so bad and I'm worried about the baby and there's like a carer of this pram or something. Anyway, and then I hear and I'm like, fuck did that come from, you know? And I'm like, mind my own business. Maybe someone's just sick on the train or something like that. They wear masks in Japan. I don't need to be worried. And then a second later. And I look down. That's not a baby in a pram. It's a dying old man in a stretcher. And then I'm like looking down at this man who looks like the grandma in SpongeBob who's like, chocolate, chocolate. And I'm looking at him and he's looking at me and he closes his eyes like this. And then I look at the carer and I'm like, why did I look at the carer? What is wrong with you? And then this starts to happen. The awkward smile to stop me from laughing. And I'm waiting for the next train to stop and I'm just praying that we get there in time. And the doors open and I let out the biggest laugh of all time. I have never laughed so hard. Everyone would have been like, "Baka gaijin," like idiot foreigner, because I'm laughing like I am on drugs, like I am high, just 2 steps out of leaving that train. That man died that day, and I already know it. I would bet and stake my entire life, earnings, my family's life on that. That guy died within the next 5 hours. And I feel bad. And I just want to let you know, I feel bad, but I started to laugh in the train. Your goofy ass was the last thing he saw. Yeah, like me, like looking at him like that. And that's going to be us one day. I know that's the worst part. Although, to be honest, the way this guy looked, kind of like, I'd rather be euthanized before getting to that point. He was like grey. It was like grey. His skin was draped like curtains. And he couldn't lift any of his body. Like, I was waiting for him to lift his hands or fingers or like just stir in any way. And he just was like, I thought he was straitjacketed for a second, but he wasn't. See you in hell, Bubs? Yeah, this is why. I told you this is why I'm a bad person. No, see, he wasn't sitting in a pram. That's just what I thought I saw. Because you don't want to look around and stare in Japan. It's really rude. So when I got on the train, I just thought I saw a pram. Because there was like a baby in the pram. You know, there was something in that pram. Anyway, thank you for all the follows. I'm sorry if I've made you think that I'm an absolute daughter of Baal, but anyway. You earned a new follower? What, from that fucked up story? Perfect. We need more people. We need more people that find that slightly humorous, slightly cursed. Thank you. That's the right type of people I want to attract to stream. Yeah, I scare off maybe 50% of my followers or people from following, but the 50 that remain are just goated. They have the right sense of humor. They have the right sense of banter. They have the right sense of where the line is, or maybe a little bit over the line, but not too far. It's perfect. It's everything I want. And he was not a baby, by the way. I did check. When I started smiling, I checked, and that's when he looked at me, and then I saw it was an old man, and then that's when his eyes closed. He like admitted fate at that point. Anyway, sorry. Bubs, killing all the old men. Hey! I do...
Hi Bubs, killing all the old men lol.
It's a side hobby. Thank you for the 24 months with Prime. Woodward says, Bubble, what do you like on your pizza? I'm so glad you asked. I like... No. I was waiting for chat to explode. I don't mind pineapple, to be honest. But I'm also Italian too. So a lot of people would like to take that nationality out of me, the citizenship off me. But I really do enjoy pineapple. I love a Hawaiian pizza. That's bussin'. What else do I like? I love pepperoni. I love 4 cheese. I love veggie. I like any type of pizza you throw at me, but don't actually throw it at me. Marinated tomatoes. Yeah, sun-dried tomatoes are very, very tasty as well. I like lots of mushroom, lots of onion. What else? Lots of tomato. To be honest, a lot of tomato sauce. It's got to be wet. It's got not wet, soggy, but like nicely spread, you know. Yeah, Nutella and banana calzone, delicious. That's like a folded pizza. It's got to be moist, indeed. Is a pizza just an open face sandwich? Kind of. A pizza's a pizza, all right? Anchovies? Absolutely not. You wouldn't be finding me caught dead having anchovies. If you like eating hairy fish, good for you. If you like eating salty, hairy fish with bones, by all means, eat all the anchovies so I never have to be offered one. Thank you. Hairy fish, yes. That's what anchovies is. And that's why some people like sardines and not anchovies, because sardines are quite similar, but they don't have bones in it. How do you know my ex? Oh, I'm so sorry. Samuel, thank you for the 8 months as well. At tier 1, the fit goes thermonuclearly hard. Thank you. I'm actually wearing trackies underneath this, but the top, look at the top. It's, sorry, pardon the like bra strap, but I want to be safe for stream. Look, how cool is that? It's like fully cut off. And there's a rope. I don't know. I thought that was cool. I must admit, when I re-found the package from last year, though, I looked at it. It's like, oh, there's no back to this. How am I going to wear that? Because if I wear nothing, which I usually would, what if this happened? Then I would be on YouTube only. I would have got banned. What happened to the rest of the shirt? No, that is literally what it's supposed to look like. Pasties do exist. I don't know if you get away with pasties on Twitch. I haven't read that area of the TOS that hard because I don't really create that kind of content. Your energy is more masculine than mine. I think if there was a spectrum, I'm slightly over to the more masculine, sure. All my cousins are male. All of my friends growing up were either more masculine females or masculine guys. I kind of have a sex drive like a guy as well. True. Okay. Yeah, there's a bit of evidence stacking up here. I also have a lower voice as well. This is classic Australian women lowness, deepness of voice. Buying women's clothes is a nutty half a shirt and they charge you for 8 as... I find it crazy when guys get haircuts. Do you know how much cheaper your hair treatment is than a woman's? In fact, there is a study on shampoos and conditioners, and if they market it towards men, it's half to a quarter of the price of women's shampoo and conditioner. Absolute madness. So for me, getting my hair cut getting my hair done is $200 every month. And that's the price, and that's me doing my own toner, which would usually cost $80. That's me with a pink, right? I do my own pink. So to rear dye here, blonde, to wash it and to cut it is $200. So it should be more, but I technically save myself more money. Yeah, fuck that. Well, it's 200 Australian, so I don't really know what that is to American, and most women pay 400 Australian. 400 Australian every 3 weeks. So I'm actually extending what I should. 130 USD, yeah. Yeah, you gotta remember, guys, women have to do a lot more to look pretty. What's that in a Mexican pesos? I have no idea. I'm so sorry. Yeah, being a man has its benefits. You know the biggest benefit? And then I'm going to move on to gaming, like I actually said like ages ago. Men don't have to give birth. That is like men and women, right, have their own struggles. And I am not at all saying that men aren't going through things, because they are. But you don't have to push a watermelon if you want. Okay, so let's say you want kids, right, in that circumstance. Your partner who can have kids has to do that for you. Yeah. Men's bodies are just much more low maintenance in general. I would agree with that. Yeah, because women and men actually put on the same weight and change to their metabolism. So it's like different because of mass in a way, but it's the same trend. Pants with functional pockets. I love that. I still have that as a woman though. Like I get so excited over pockets in dresses or pants. More like a football though. Yeah, true. Sorry, football. Hey, people have twins and triplets at once, and that is a watermelon at that point. We do all the undesirable, dangerous jobs. For the most part, yes. There's still female tradies and shit like that, but yeah. not just birth, but the whole thought of the menstrual cycle is fucking crazy as a guy. I must admit, having one gender only do the birth control, unless you're talking about condoms, is wild. That's wild. For me, for example, I would ask my partner, once we've had enough kids that we're happy to have in the future, I'd say, would you be okay with a vasectomy? Because then I don't have to mess with my hormones, which I've been doing since I was 14 years old as a young woman, to probably like 35 when I stop having children, 40. So that for the rest of my 10, 20 years, I don't have to do anything. It's like you worked really hard in the first half and now you get a half off. And then it's like vice versa, I guess. Yeah. I'll say, like, you get all the sex you want, just get a vasectomy so I don't have to worry about more children, because I don't have the mental capacity to look after anymore, you know? I feel like that's fair. And by the way, when you have a vasectomy, it doesn't mess with your hormones, and there's still liquid. It just doesn't have sperm in it. It has liquid, but not the sperm in it. The sperm. They've had male birth control, but it never gets out of clinical trials. Interesting. I haven't looked into it at all, in fact. I'm so sorry. I have got nothing to say on that. Yeah, condoms do suck. I will say that, actually. I will say that. Some old people can get... Well, I know 4 people that have had old babies at 65 years of age. This was a man, so I am not taking any risks. Ain't no way. If you think that, then tubes tied, same thing. Wait, what are you arguing? Just got here. What the f are we talking about? Oh, I don't know how we got onto this, but we were talking about birth control. I think maybe because this is Valentine's Day and people having sex, that we got onto this. Avocado Adorable, welcome. Graham, little boy, thank you guys for all the follows. Appreciate it. And Gojo, Satru, for real. It's pretty much the only character I've wanted on a body pillow beside Astarion and Johnny Silverhand. Johnny Silverhand. Did I say ham? We started talking about an old Japanese man dying. Sorry. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, that must have been really loud. That caught me off guard. I'm excited to watch Bubs finish the Crooked Mat. True. Okay, we should get onto that. Hey, how you doing? Welcome in. Are you up to date on Jujutsu Kaisen? Last question, all right? Let me have it. First time I've seen you live. Are you from YouTube? Hey, Maid Muzelle. What's up? Your name is so beautiful in chat. It's like got a full-blown glow about it as well. Welcome. We are playing The Crooked Man. I'm actually going to ask my mods, could you please put me into games and demos, because it does not have a category, which is very unfortunate. And I will do a little intro. So for those who don't know, I love chatting so much, a lot. I like getting to know you guys better, but I also game, and I do similar amounts of chatting, and I game. The Crooked Man is a really incredible and very thought-provoking game. If you like Life is Strange and games like that, which have an overall message, you will like, and a societal message, you will really like this game. I will have to catch you up with what's happened so far. My main character is David, and he's had a horrible upbringing. His mum was losing it with, we don't really know, personality disorder or like dementia. And she was losing it. She was hallucinating. She was seeing things. And it was horrible for David to grow up as a kid in that environment. Another thing, he got dumped by his girlfriend that he was someone he wanted to marry. He's got a girlfriend now, but we haven't seen her once this game. The biggest part about this game is there is a man following David who has his neck snapped in a 90-degree angle. He is called the Crooked Man, and he is the main villain. The thing is, we don't know who the Crooked Man is. We don't know if it is David himself or someone different altogether. David moved into an apartment to reset his life after being dumped. And these cracks in the wall started to appear, and this Crooked Man started to follow him and chase him and direct him to all these different addresses. And today is the last address, and it is the final scene in this. I slightly do voice acting for it. I don't really, like, I really enjoy acting out a character's voice how it kind of should be, but I'm not very good at it. I will say that. Like, I'm decent at female characters and the normal David character, but I fucking suck at children. I'm so sorry. With Fluffy, that may have been a little cringe. Anyway, whatever. Come on in, because it is quite amusing at the very least to watch. Bobby, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub for 2 months as well. Hey, yo, welcome back. Have you played any games recently, Bobby? And Golden Boy, hi. Story time. Yeah, I promise you have a very good game on your hands today. And if you have any questions, just ask the mods. You're from YouTube? Let's go. Welcome in. Yes, so the old Japanese man from the story is the Crooked Man. Imagine that. All right. Opening up. Now tell me if you can see or hear the game. Something's patching. Why is it patching? Oh my god. Guess what was just happening? It just tried to download a 20 gigabyte update for Cyberpunk. Did the frame drop at all just then? That was kind of cursed. Don't do that right now. I used to have it blocked. And then it unblocked. We back? Okay, good. I like to think that the Crooked Man looks like he's just walking right at you, but at the last minute you realize he's just walking by you. We're on the last scene, mate. So let me know if you have any questions whatsoever, okay? All right. Can you hear anything right now? I assume yes. You play Valorant? I used to play a lot of Valorant. Gojo? Heaps. Hit tippy tappy? Good. Well, you're about to hit clicky clacky. Mechanical keyboard? The only right keyboard to have. But it's not blue keys. When you've got a keyboard full of blue clicky keys, that drives me insane. So I have pre-lubed cherry red MX keys. Yeah. Which are my favorite. And I've tried a few as well. I'm broken board all the way. Can you see it now? Tell me if you can see the game. Yeah, pre-lubed. You know, I had the guy tell me, he goes, because everything in life is better pre-lubed. And I was like, what? What the fuck? True. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Yeah, I know. I like providing my own lube for my keyboard. I actually have a whole thing of lube for my keyboard if it ever runs out. And I've got lube for my trainer, my treadmill as well. Gotta lube that up every now and then. Is that MASH? Oh my god, dude. I thought I scared you off, dude. Happy tier 3 sub for 7 months. I appreciate you. Welcome in. You have no ads for a whole month. Hell yeah. I'm gonna take my hair out too. Bubbles stare. You staring at me? How are you? I hate Bowlsby. What the hell is Bowlsby? All the tier 3 are coming out. Out from the dungeon, sure. I let them out from time to time. They get 30 seconds of fresh air and then attachment theory. Oh god. Don't get me started on the attachment theory. Are we ready? Steady. Hello? Hold on. I'm putting chat here so I don't have to look over so hard. Perfect. There we go. I think this is a flashback. It's possible. All right. Moshi moshi. Damn it. David hasn't answered a single call. What is he up to and where? Paul, what should we do? I knew we shouldn't have left David alone. Marion, get a hold of yourself, bitch. How can I be so calm about this? David's so worn out from things with his mother and Shirley, he's even suffering over old wounds. I was always scared for him. Wait, what if Marion was David's ex-girlfriend? Have we thought about that yet? Because that would be major drama. I was always scared for him, scared that he'd do something there was no turning back from. I suggested moving to get his mind clear, but that didn't help now, did it? It wasn't a bad idea, but it was a mistake for me to pick that place. So this is the cursed place for those that are coming in late to this game. David is our protagonist. He moved to a creepy, cursed, possibly possessed apartment, and that's where the villain started popping out from, the Crooked Man. And Paul was the one that chose that place for David, so it's all his fault. Huh? Damn it. I'll call again. If he doesn't answer, we're calling the police. Oh, damn. Okay. What do you mean? Why would the room be... Pick up, David. Don't tell me about ghost stories at a time like this. Always talking about how you see things. Wait, what? Since when does Paul see things? That has not been mentioned for the rest of the game. We've picked up. David? David, where are you? The abandoned hospital in Storford. What? Why are you way over the way? Way over the way there. I just added in words. Listen, I'll find you, so wait for me. Don't so much as move a muscle. Don't come. Do you hear that, chat? Please, don't. Leave me alone. David? Hey, David! He's in Storford? It'd probably take me about a day to get there on my motorcycle. Marion, I'm going to go get David. I'm going with... Sorry. I need water. Oh my god. That was so... Oh my god, I could feel the moment my voice... When someone said before that I'm more like masculine leading with my voice, I completely agree with you. And that's why it makes it so hard to voice female characters, even though I am female. Like, all the American ladies have the highest voices. Right? I just don't have that. I'm going with you. David is my friend too. I can't just ignore him at a time like this. All right. Let's go. You know, women have voice breaks too. David's car. He's got to be still. He's got to still be here. Come on, Marion. It's dark, so stay close behind me. Right. That is the smallest car I think I've ever seen. That doesn't... Oh my god. Look at that. That probably fits my finger. Alright, it's dark. We're gonna stay side by side. But I also can't enter. Why is that? Guys, I can't go down. Wait. Oh. Were those footsteps? They were from upstairs. That you, David? All right, let's go. Let's find our man in distress. You know what I also have? I think like I might be a little sick. So can you hear that? Sounds like I'm calling someone. Slightly better. If I was David, where would I hide? Who's there? What are you doing there? Who the hell is that? A girl? Hey, what are you doing in this old place? I don't think we've met her yet. You hate sissies like me, don't you? Huh? But your friend is important to you, right? Is that Sissy? Hold. This could be huge. Hey, LeBron. Hey, Scraggly. Guys, thank you for the follows. Appreciate it. Sorry my voice isn't like quite right today, but I want to voice this out. Go see him. Go see David? Man, what the hell was that? Go see him. Where would I say? Oh, God, the roof. I wonder how long Paul and Marion have known David for. Someone else? David? Who's it this time? Hey, who are you? Yo! That's D. That's 100% D. The hell? What are you here? What are you doing here all alone? Hey, he's your friend, right? Go on and save him. Tell him the truth. Huh? The truth? What? I'm counting on you. Pokemon. Ah, voice. I agree. Why is everyone having a party here? Oh, what? Why are there so many people here? I just don't get it. I'm gonna get him on the roof. Because if there's anywhere for an emotional showdown, it's the roof, right? 2. Wait, I think the roof entry is 3. There was a crooked man and he walked a crooked mile. A kid? Don't tell me a kid's wandering around here. All you can eat buffet. Level 3, obviously. He found a crooked six-pack. It's Fluffy, of course. Wait, so we're meeting all of the scene's characters from this game so far. Sissy, D, Fluffy. I don't know the significance of this besides the fact maybe it's the parts of David. It's like Paul and Marion are picking up the pieces as they go of David. He brought a crooked cat which caught a crooked mouse. Kid, what are you doing? And they all lived together in a crooked little house. Hey, you listening to me? Then he had a crooked thought. Why is a crookedness my lot? Why must I be crooked instead of being not? So the crooked man would cry, and he couldn't fathom why. He was sad all the time, and he sighed. And so he what? Mr. Dave is waiting for you. Go see him. Hey! That kid! He's so fast! What was with that kid? Why do you know David? Did he meet him? Forget about it. Let's go, Marion. Marion? What's up? Stop it. Are you teasing me? Don't you know this isn't the time for that? Huh? Marion? What do you mean teasing you? Just who did you keep talking to? Wait, what? Are you telling me only Paul can see? I see dead people. Man, can't see anyone we've just met? D, Fluffy, Sissy, nothing? Right. Yo, Savvy! Hope stream is... Oh, Big, thank you so much for the resub. You know you don't need to do that, right? I love chilling your stream. I know I've told you this many times before, but when I went to Japan, by the way, I went to a Capcom store and I was hoping there'd be more Resident Evil content. It had a little shelf. That was it. That's all we had, us RE fans. And then Monster Hunter was 75 to 80% of the entire store. So ever since I've been back, I was like, maybe I should give Monster Hunter a try. Monster Hunter is the GOAT? Is there a campaign for it? Because I would love to try that. I'm watching Savvy, but I didn't know if that was online multiplayer or not because you had more people in it. You missed Japan streams? My backpack didn't even work. It was so depressing. You needed to get a modem in Japan for it to work, so you couldn't bring an Australian modem to Japan because the bandwidth was different for the carriers. Yeah, pain. Just who do you keep talking to? Huh? Stop trying to spook me. I know there wouldn't be anyone else here. We just need to find David. No jokes. So that's it. Marion, go and leave the hospital. Sorry for, trying to spook you. Don't worry, I'll find David. Wait! I'm staying with you! She switched up real quick once she realized she'd have to leave an abandoned dark hospital by herself. If anything happened to you, I'd just be putting 2 family members in danger. Please. Just trust me. What if Paul is David's adopted brother? Or David's the adopted brother? Or they're just siblings in general? All right. Please. Come back quickly. Right. Off she goes. I didn't realize that they were related. I think that's an informational bomb drop right there. Just wait for me, David. Come on, be on the roof. Be on the roof. Come on, David. Ah! Back up. David? What are you doing out there? We give up on our friends in this game. I'm joking, come on. The final showdown. David. Paul. Why? Why are you here? Came to pick you up. I'll ask for a good explanation later. For now, you're coming home. Forget about me. Just leave me alone. Hey, Dave. Stay away! David? You... I'm hopeless. I keep walking, but I see nothing. I'll never, ever be happy. I'm a crooked man. No matter what, that's what'll be. And those are the only things I'll have. David? What's that? Agony. Living is agony. Nothing will go how I want it. So right here, right now, David! Persuade, take the gun, punch. I'm punching the fuck out of this guy. Ha! There's my quota for violence filled up for today. Ow! You damn monster! Get away from David! Paul, stop. Paul! Paul, you're hurting him. Whoa, hey! Ow! Stop! Ow! Here! That hurts! Stop, you moron! David! You back with us? Don't say that like I went nuts. I've been saying from the start. You're convincing no one. Like hell! If that's the kind of thing you do saying, then I have to beat you up till you promise not to. We saved our friend, guys. Now, about this stuff you've been doing. You better tell me everything that's happened. It's the cigarette. It's the Ben Affleck. Sissy D and Fluffy. And that crooked monster. Oh, so you believe in the monster? That's my occult fanatic. Well, you see, it's not exactly fantasism. Don't I always tell you that I see things? You and Marion never believe me. Sheesh. Anyway, about CCD and the kiddo, I think I met him. Huh? That's ridiculous. Fluffy maybe, but Sissy and D wouldn't be here. Listen up, David. People's consciousnesses, they kind of stick around in places. More of your occult shit? You seriously making fun of the occult after this? Just listen, and no jokes. So you've had it pretty similar to the guy who used to live in your room, right? Shattered dreams, bad breakup, family trouble. When I first looked at the place, it was fine. But once you moved in, I had this strange feeling. From you and from the room. I'd have to guess that the guy's consciousness was a perfect match with you. Gotta be why you wanted to meet the guy too. So you're saying he's calling me? Yep. And you're unconsciously responding. Some people are soft-hearted to the core and always sympathize with others. And they get it taken advantage of the most. Taken advantage of? Look, don't I barely know the guy? You know a little stuff that he left. And that was all the stuff you could identify with. So, what would you think of a guy who's the spitting image of you? Would you hate on them? Or would you like them? I don't know. I'm guessing both. Same as him. Think back. The crooked man tried to kill you. Tried to drag you with him. But on the other hand, weren't there people who relied on you? Who wanted your help? What? The memories, it's all coming back. Hey, Did we cheat technically, right? Chat. Did we cheat on our girlfriend with Sissy? Or is that just a cute little interaction with the ghost? You choose. I actually think our character was into Sissy. Because they were, like, all of the panels was blushing. Didn't they break up? I'm pretty sure he still has a girlfriend. Because he keeps talking about his girlfriend, and he didn't say ex-girlfriend in 2 certain dialogue options. Unless he just is in major denial. Gussie Riz, thank you. Thank you. I'm the one steering this boat, so that compliment comes to me. He just hasn't accepted it? That makes a lot of sense. Plot twist, his girlfriend is a crooked man. Stop. Stop. Plot armor. He hated you, but he liked you. He thought he could share in suffering with you. So he was seeking your help. And that's why you met those people. That's what I was thinking. Honestly, I'm not sure if it's right. It's not quite right. He wasn't seeking my help. He helped me. Got me back on my feet. Huh? This guy has tried to kill you more times than I can count. Again, that's you and him being similar. What's up? There's something in my pocket. When did I pick this up? Oh my god! It's another address. Should have guessed. An address. And I don't think it's that far. That's how they rope you in. I'm going. I have to meet him. You could always not. What if something happens? I feel like if I don't go, the crooked man will follow me forever. So I'm going. And off our protagonist goes to yet another address with yet another. Hopefully there's a boss fight. David! You come back to us safe. I don't want to go to my friend's funeral. Yeah. I know. Thanks. And then they fucked. Scene 4. Central Hospital. Paul. End. Cut! It was a nice little Brosome movie, wasn't it? Brosome movie. Is my like brain half awake today? It was a nice Brosome scene where you find out that Paul kind of is a little spirited. He can see spirits. Seems like he can touch them as well. I don't know. Paul's special. Okay? And he's special to David. And we're gonna make sure that our main protagonist, David, gets home to Paul. Alright? And then Paul signs divorce papers with Marion, and then Paul and I enter our gay lovers era. Brosome? Do you mean bromance? No, I mean Brosome. Hey, Rob. Welcome anyone new. Golden, thank you for the follow. I know you've been chatting. What's up? 7 hours of gameplay. Scene 5. Home sweet home. Oh, here we go. I'm so excited. This is the place. For sure. Could this be his house? Who the hell is that? He looks like he's walked in straight from Tekken. Excuse me. Can I have a second? What? Ain't seen you around here. Going for a scroll? Scroll? Going for a stroll? No, actually. Who lives here? Do you know them? Oh. You mean Mrs. MacGannon? MacGannon? Someone named MacGannon that lives here? Not anymore. Mrs. MacGannon passed away last year. The house has been neglected ever since. Waste of a fine house, it is. Oh yeah, I think she had a son. Will she just rent out or sell the house? Do you know anything about her son? Nah, never seen him. I only moved here a few years back. Heard he lives in an apartment a ways away. That's gotta be our apartment, right? Betting on it. I see. That all? I gotta get home by daybreak, or my wife will be livid. It's good to take a walk in the morning, but it sure is cold. Don't catch a cold or nothing. Why do I feel like this guy is straight out of... Oh God, what's it? County, Texas. Ah, yes. Thank you. You too. This is a nice little house. Can you explore the gardens? No. Can you explore anything? No. Okay. Guys, we just have to dive right in. Just gotta go straight into the house. I want a jump scare. It's locked. The mailbox says MacGannon. Must have been the resident's name. Oh, really? That's crazy. Like, we almost just learned that a second ago. Maybe there's a side entrance? Maybe we've got to crawl under the house. I seriously cannot get past that point. A table and chair covered in dust. What am I supposed to do if there's no... Climb the tree. Dig about in the bushes, I guess. It's like where people hide their key, you know, under a stone, in the bushes. Chat, I got nothing. Give me the key! Maybe I can go along the side. No? Okay. Maybe I gotta keep traveling. Oh my God! Guys, we're stuck. I can't jump the fence, can I? Maybe in the second planter? Keep saying nothing is growing in the planter. That's great. Check both sides of the mailbox. This is the most unwelcoming freaking... Do you still have the bloody key? What if... Oh, hell no. Oh, a note. I recalled the rhyme of the crooked man. All he could do is live in a crooked house with a cat and a mouse just as crooked. I was the same way. Everything I wished for ended up crooked. My dreams, my love, and even my family. How did the crooked man live? Was he sorrowful? In the depths of despair? Such a life has no meaning. Does this guy have insurance? Stove is stained with burns and rust. Spiderwebs everywhere. Not much food in the refrigerator. Of course, it's all gone bad. It's kind of like a pile of white paint or cum underneath the telephone. Just want to ask, how did that get there? What is it? Substance check. Hey, another one. Found a scrap from the notebook. The hotel, the school, the hospital. Hey, that's all the 3 places we visited. Holy shit. It was the same at all of them. I am super dyslexic today. God, like verbally dyslexic. I've missed so many words here and there. Yo, Avo! Happy Prime Gaming sub for 9 months. You've got to choose a few things. And welcome, Bright. 6 months Prime with Protoss as well. Yo! Guys, there's a new Twitch baby in here. Avo, you got to choose whether to bring them to the mines. Blood diamond mining. Or orphanage, which is getting quite full. Or more child support. And I'll wait as I put some lip gloss on. That was a shiny fist. I still don't have the lighting worked out yet, so it's going to look super... Look at that. That's what I look like when I pose behind a white wall. Spare the child? The mines need more workers, bro. All right, continue. Hold on. Start. What's it called again? When you don't say cut. Welcome in, by the way, all the new people coming in. Cut and then action. The hotel, the school, the hospital. It was the same, all of them. My saddest memories wouldn't go away. Writing wouldn't calm down my heart. In the end, my festering heart just oozes more, and I tear up the paper. Mine is an empty. I am officially brain dead today. I have tried to read. Do you mind if I go grab some water real quick? I need some water. I was like, what is it? Look. Nothing. I've dripped the Twitch bottle dry of water. I'm dead. I'm brain dead today. Give me a second. We need a strawberry fields option? Hey, hold on a second. Has anyone here gone strawberry picking? I'm having that weird thing where I can hear my own voice. Does anyone ever have that as well? We've got the strawberry picking question, which I've never done, which is a bucket list for me. I'd love to pick strawberries. But my second one is, can anyone ever hear their own voice in their ears? It's such an odd question, but I have that for a lot of the time that I stream, especially stroke. Wait, what? Are your ears plugged? No. It just gets that way very often. Are you saying I should see a doctor for that? Sorry. The way you guys are like, no, that's actually kind of serious. Yes, and you may need to have your ears cleaned. I need to do it every 3 years. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna look. Thank you guys. Big time. If no strawberry fields option, then straight to the mines. Okay. Straight to the mines it is. Another child with their childhood lost. I'm sorry. I've never had my ears cleaned by a doctor, even without the AirPods. You might have a side tone enabled. What the hell is a side tone? It's quick and easy. They flush water in there and it's insane how much wax comes out. I remember at a health appointment chat last year in November, just before my birthday, they said that I had a water sac in my eardrum. Like there was liquid in my eardrum. And that's probably why I was getting motion sick. And then now that I think about it, I never did anything about it. True. Okay. Does that go anywhere? They're called an otolaryngologist. They're easy to remember. That's one of the hardest words I've ever pronounced, including all this near gibberish I'm reading on the screen today. USA uses irrigation. Is that like the water irrigation technique? Interesting. I don't live in Australia or England. I live in a third world country. Ears water. All right, let me grab some water, not to put in my ears, but to consume through oral route, okay? I will be back in literally 10 seconds. Also, what I will do is leave you with words because I just realized I haven't taken a break and it's nearly at 2 hours, so I can do three things at once. I'm scared my ears are full now. Would that surprise me? Nope. All right, you ready? Are you ready, spaghetti? I'm putting... Why am I so cringe with the ready spaghetti? It's what my mom used to say to me when I was little. So then for all of my life, my adult life, I still say it. And then every time it comes out, I feel bad because it's weird to say. Ready spaghetti. Ready steady cook. No, I never got that. I never got that one. Just ready spaghetti. Ready steady? Mom spaghetti. All right, I'll be back at 3. Thank you guys. Sorry, my brain is so out of whack today, to be honest. Thank you. Thanks for being patient with me. Yo! Welcome back. Who's first? Oh, Russian, Bobby, Protoss, North. Alright, you ready? You ready for the epic finale? So, we've just gotten into the Crooked Man's latest apartment where his last location was found. And we found a note, and it reads, "The hotel, the school, the hospital. It was the same at all of them. My saddest memories wouldn't go away. Writing wouldn't calm down my heart. In the end, my festering heart just oozes more, and I tear up the paper. Mine is an empty existence. I have nothing to leave behind. Not even words." I mean, he just left us a note. He literally just left us a notepad piece. Old junk, cardboard boxes, gashes and webs in nearly every room. Is this the bathroom? There's cracks everywhere. Toilet water reeks. Definitely ate asparagus. The bath water is muddy. It smells bizarre. Still clothes left in the washing machine? That's gross! They'd be moldy. Save. Just saved. I have a bad feeling about this. Somebody perhaps dissolved a body there. True. The fact you conjured that thought in your mind. Is this where the lovemaking happens? I'm not necessarily sure if the woman... Found a scrap from a notebook. This is the biggest notebook in existence. The amount, if you think about all the different places we've been and how many pages this guy has ripped out. Why? 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 No, 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 no. That's suspicious. See that ladder? I'm not ready to explore it quite yet. Found a scrap from a notebook. Out of cigarettes. I need a smoke. David just had the most mind-blowing smoke of his life before with Paul. A black covered notebook. Is this the notebook? The rule on this notebook, it matches the scraps I have. Combined all the scraps into the notebook. There's a name on this. Duke. Duke McGannon. It is the son. Okay, confirmed. It's the woman that used to live in here's son, which means it's confirmed that this is not David. The Crooked Man is not David. It is a separate person with the same struggles, just as Paul said. Or guessed, I guess. Are you hearing this? Duke. Crooked Man. I say run, but I can't go over to your side. He's up there, isn't he? Then I'll be going there. This will be the end. Is this boss fight time? Is this a boss fight? Oh! Oh! How much ammo do I have? Am I hitting the table or the crooked man? I'm confused. Is that getting him? Oh! Oh my god, I don't want him to jump. Sorry, excuse me. Pardon me. Oh, this is the worst one. It's the intermittent screams for me. Alright, I need to get him up here. Phase one! Ah! He's eating me from behind. Oh, that was close. I got 15 health, by the way. I'm not sure if I'm going to last this one. It might Why did I go on a different parallel to him? That's what killed me. Yeah. There was no genius in that try. I was great. He takes 30? What? No, he doesn't. You just made that up. There he goes. He can't zip it. Ah! He can't zip as fast as me. There's only one David. What about the aerodynamics of his neck being on the wrong way? Come here, you little freak. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, he really got by me after that. Again. Back it up. David, quick. We need a... There needs to be like a left. Okay. Gathering thoughts. 35 health. Don't know how many hits I need on him. Okay, hold on. Gain position. All right, we're back. Come on, come on. One. Don't get greedy. Shot one. Shot two. We've made him suffer. I'm not going to be like you. You won't catch me. As much misery as I encounter, as painful and bloody as it might be, I'll keep living. True. So, be gone! Oh. Oh. And God said, let there be light. These stairs look like we might be going the right direction. There's a door to the attic. You might be able to try pry it open. Open the door. Duke. Where's Duke? Is he... Oh. Oh. You detested me. Though I lived such a similar life. You hated how I lived comfortably. So, you wanted to drag me down. To take me with you. But didn't you want to be saved deep down? So, You called me? No, that's not right. You were trying to help me, to tell me, don't come the way I've come. Put him to peace, David. Thank you. Nothing will make you suffer anymore. Where you're going, it's a good place. So, fades to black. Now, you can rest in peace. And then they fucked. Oh. Wow. Sounds like a real ordeal, David. I mean, finding a corpse while you're on a trip? But it sounds like it ended up all right. I'll go get you some tea. Left the bros around. Just us two. Do you know what I'm saying? When I said the divorce papers, I was not joking. He was beaten by the crooked man. He was dragged to the other side. The crooked man was always right behind me. I realized he was there. Every time I was sad, I felt like he was whispering to me. I knew if I acknowledged it, I was done for. So I tried not to think about it. If all of this hadn't have happened, I think sooner or later, I'd have taken his same path. Oh, don't say that, David. Thinking of it that way, the crooked man, he really did save me. Always such an easy target, aren't you? That's why you got dragged into this. It's fine. The crooked man is gone. Moshi mosh. Huh? Oh, okay. I'll head right there. Where are we going? David, what's up? Who was it? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I've been dreading this the entire playthrough. I was hoping they'd actually ignore the mum, just so she would stay kind of crazy, but she'd be alive. Now I'm not so sure anymore. The hospital. Mum's condition took a turn. They're preparing to do the operation. Take my bike! It'll be faster! You gotta go! Don't sit there staring! Paul's a real one. Doctor! Mum's condition? To be honest, this is rather risky. Removing the tumor isn't too difficult, but she might not have the strength to. Doctor, please. My mum. She's the only family I have. Please! Sign this. We're getting ready now. We'll do the best job we can. Okay. David, find the resolve in you. The resilience. It's gonna be okay. Doctor! Mom? The tumor was successfully removed. She's still sleeping now. We might have a chance if she wakes up. Let's go! Tonight will be the biggest hurdle. Have faith in her. David? Mom! Mom! Oh, thank God! You woke up! You really... I felt like I was in the darkness. I was scared, screaming. I must have worried you. And those things I did to you. I'm so sorry. It was hard, wasn't it? Guys, there's only so much more I can take. It's okay. It's okay. You helped me open my eyes. Why is this so wholesome? Last time we were in this room, my mother tried to kill me. I'm confused. It's a complete 180. This is a horror game. Where's the last minute jump scare? Mum, I was so unhappy. I was just always struggling to be happy. But I didn't give my mother the happiness she needed. And after all the hardship I'd given her, I foolishly doubted. Thought I wasn't loved, wasn't needed. That's why I... Do you hate me for it? Silly David. Indeed, you and I both. It's hard to say we were always happy. But even in sad times, you were always honest. You lived a straight and honest life. Wait. Pause. What if both myself and my mum are dying together at the same time? Like I've gone to go hang myself in the apartment and she's dying in the hospital. Like after her surgery. And this is us releasing all our pent up emotion from my childhood to me not being there for her as her condition worsened. And then we rise up to heaven together. If they do, it was all a dream, that is the biggest cop out for any TV show, movie or game. Come on. Story writing could be better than that. I'm hoping. I was so proud of you. Having you as a son was my greatest achievement. Don't focus on the sad things, and I'm sure you'll notice all the happiness hiding around you. Davy, I'm thirsty. Thirsty? Can you bring me some water? Sure. Just a second. Here you go, Mum. Mum? Mom. No! There's shit stains on my floor. She got a good funeral. I'm sure your mother's happy right now. You gotta be tired, huh, David? You okay? My mother just died! She told me she was happy in the end. If I'm going to live without blaming myself, Those words are going to help a lot. It's fine if I have to suffer, if I can be smiling in the end. David. So wise. Marion, why you're... Shirley? Why are you... Hey, Shirley, I still ain't forgiven you. How dare you give David the cold shoulder? Ow! Ahem. We're going. Okay. Stop pinching me. Nipple cripple. David, I heard about your mother. So you bought flowers, Shirley? Mum always liked you, so I bet she's glad. Thanks. David, I was uneasy. I got unsure of where I was going, worried that the road I was walking would be full of twists and turns. So I took it out on you and your kindness. You never let me down, but how did I repay you? I'm really the worst of the worst. Hey, you said it, not us. I'm sorry. Maybe this is too late, but I want to have your children. David, if it's okay with you, would you like to... Be gone, thought! David, I'm sorry. Please don't cry. No, I'm not sad. I'm just emotionally exhausted. BJs make everything better. Shut your ass up! I am playing a completely fully serious game right now with a lot of traumatic scenes and societal messages and deep, heartfelt trauma. And you had to drop that in chat? Pin of shame. Actually, don't pin of shame that. Never mind. Sorry. That's inciting bad behavior. He's not wrong though. Even though my dreams were crushed and I just lost my only family, I'm just so happy you came back. Hear the rising music? It's okay, Shirley. However off kilter things get, we can set them straight. If that's what we want. David! And then they fucked. You know what I think? The crooked man had a crooked body. And only crooked things. But I'm sure he was happy living in his crooked house. Mom! Duke! The crooked man. I hope to see you again. Until then, rest in peace. Oh! Good end. Bye bye, Blackbird. We got the good ending! Let's go! Oh my lord. GG's in the chat. We have finished The Crooked Man. And honestly, I get so happy when it's your first playthrough, you go in blind, and you finish with a good end. Like, don't you want to have a good finish? Not a bad finish? What did we think of that game? I think the ending was like, okay, so firstly, I'll go with its positives. The positives were the messages was really nice. I love what the game was trying to tell a player. I love the pixel Pokemon graphics. I thought they fit the game. And I also love the inclusion of end. I love the inclusion of, rarely, but the manga panels. Thank you for playing The Crooked Man, and congrats on the good ending. This is a bonus area. You'll lose access to it if you quit, so I recommend making a save. You can also begin a second playthrough here. This ends The Crooked Man, but the series continues with the Sandman, the Boogeyman, and the Hanged Man. Please try them if you like. What's this? You can begin a second playthrough on the title screen. The stories, battles, and branches won't change, but some events towards the end will. Give it a shot if you want. Oh my god. What do I do? Hold on. Continue? What about my title screen? Save? I think I'm saving? Oh, what is my player? I'm like a ghost. Alright, I'll save it here. 8 minutes. So, my question to you all. Do you want to see the bad ending? Trying to imagine what that would be. I kill Paul. I kill myself. I don't know. You can only lose a fight with the Crooked Man. You can't really, you don't get a bad ending out of it besides dying. Yeah? Okay. Bad ending, mum lives. Probably the bad ending is that the mum doesn't have the surgery and she continues to be her crazy psychotic self who slightly, like, has some slight violent tendencies. We did see a bad one. So we saw a bad one for one of the personality characters. Or I'm going to say hardship characters. So Sissy or D it was. It wasn't for Fluffy. Oh yeah. We had a bad ending where D, that's it. He stabbed us. We told him to continue looking out for himself and what he wanted in his dreams, which was to become a lawyer. And then he stabbed us, which does not make any sense, but it was Fluffy. What was the decision? I'm trying to think of the branching pathway. I kind of want to see the bad end. Just for the end one though. So if I go to see or save, or go to the title. I want to go to the title, but we saved. What possibly could happen towards, is it this one? Oh, it is. Okay, quick. I just gotta find out. I'm sorry, curiosity killed the cat. Come on, fight me, bitch. You're probably gonna kill me anyway, right? That's how this works. He's got one bite out of me. He's biting my cheeks. Jump up. I love when he just looks at me like this. You know, like, hey, what's up? You're so sexy. Oh my god, thanks. Anyway, gotta kill him. This is no time for romance, even if it's Valentine's Day. Ooh. All right, go, 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 go. Come on. Up. I think I'm dead this time. How awkward. Again. My thoughts are that I'm gonna die in this bad end. All right, come on. Come. Oh, what the? I just literally went to go give him a hug. What's wrong with me? Okay. Okay. Actually bad. You just gotta go slow. This is like FromSoft. If you start getting greedy in the boss fight, you die. Oh! Dang, I just sound like a whole chicken. Okay. I have 60 health. Hey, that's better than last time. Yeah! Oh my god! Can you please, guys, can you please rally behind me? I need to finish off this man. That sounds so suspicious. I gotta finish off this monster real quick. Hannah, thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? I'm guessing. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say you were doing chess today. Everyone, my name is Bubble and I'm playing the Crooked Man, which is basically a game that PewDiePie and a few of the big YouTubers played in 2017. Throwback. And it's a big point of nostalgia for a lot of people. So I decided I would give it a try. So what happens if you try for the bad ending? I'm not gonna be like you. You won't catch me. As much misery as I encounter, as painful and bloody as it might be, I'll keep living. By the way, massive shout out to Hannah. I remember watching PewDiePie watch it. You know what's up. But welcome, guys. I really appreciate the follows. My name is Bubble. I am from Melbourne, Australia. I have the funniest quick story for you. Hannah, remember Amit or something? The guy that was like, oh, I love watching Hannah, but I'm not gonna lie. It was because of her looks and not her content. You remember the guy? He was doing copy passes. We had to ban him in here. He was saying some real left of field shit. Not even funny, just weird. Because I love memes. I love memes. I consume a lot of memes. I send a lot of memes. My poor friendship group. Group chats, you know, like I really do consume puff inhale memes, but this kid was crazy. I know. Admit, have you still got Admit in your community? Fucker got shut. There it is. Though I like Bubble, I can't honestly say it's solely because of her content, though that's excellent. I was primarily drawn to her stream by her looks. Thank you, Admit. That's not even the worst. That's like 20% there. Bubble tea, hello! Hello, an imposter Bubble. The king sex pest, legit. More wine, please? More wine. Hey, thank you for the follow, Sussy Blob. How was stream, B? Haven't seen him in a while, TBH. Maybe he learned to go outside and find that they're... What he... I wonder if people online that are kind of odd champ like that also talk like that IRL, or whether they completely separate their personalities. Do you know what I mean? Like, what if he went to some chick that he liked at the local Subway, and Wiley was asking her what wrap or Subway 6-incher to make, he just spoke outwards like that at the chick? Or does he only say weird stuff online because he knows he can just be a man without a face kind of thing? These are the types of things I think about when I'm at home by myself. I feel like it's second, to be honest, but yeah. Anyway, this is the Crooked Man. This is a indie horror from 2017, which PewDiePie and a few others played. It is really good. We're looking right now for the bad ending. The good ending is my mum dies. how you can question how that's a good ending. Sure, I state the same thing, but we made our peace before she died. Dub. But the bad ending, I mean, surely it can't get worse than that, right? So here we are. You're more than welcome to watch. I'm not doing real voice acting. I'm just voicing some of the characters. So that you guys don't have to read the text yourself. Although you're more than welcome to. So. Be gone! Now what happens? Oh. I'm going upstairs. We will pry open the door. We can't starve to death in this place, can we? That should be an option. Oh! Unlocked on the good ending? Oh, shit! How did we not? Oh, God. You know what I thought? Upon coming here. Don't... Oh, sorry, chat. I'm sorry. I was like, don't we... Isn't this only towards the good ending? Oh, good ending. I know. Who wants to see the good ending? Hold on. Do I have to escape? Oh no. Oh no. No, you don't want to see this guy. You don't want to see him, right? We wish him au revoir and he goes off to heaven. Although personally, I think he maybe should go to hell. Restart the game. Here we go. The options with the NPCs decides the ending. How do you guys have better memory than me? And where do you reckon it's saved too? We saw the good ending. Now we need the mindfuck ending. It do be like that. These choices. NPCs decide the endings. NPCs. Which one? There's so many in this game. We've had a little kid, Hannah, that's like, oh my God, my name's Fluffy. Now his mum must hate him because anyone that's named Fluffy coming out of the womb, their parent did not like them. By the way, it's for a guy. I'd go with the rooftop scene with Paul. Ah, yes, you're right. Which could be here. Oh. Guys, we did not save near the roof. That is slightly painful. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna skip all this. All right. It's okay, Winter. We're gonna just speed run it. Such a good time to have my Bundaberg ginger beer. Look at that. You probably can't even read it. I don't even know what I'm saying to my wife right now. Martin, hey, Martin Cito. Letting it go. Oh, you like ginger beer? Good. That means you're based. This is the goat. This is the goat of Australia. Bundaberg ginger beer. Have you ever had this with a little bit of vodka? Sorry. You just caused Paul to get divorced? Good. Good. Marion doesn't deserve me. I hope your Valentine's Day is full of self-love and self-care. Fact. Why did I read that in my voice reading acting thing? Sorry, that would have made me uncomfortable if I was to Quan. But yes, self-care is the most important thing in the age of today. I was in the zone. It's because I'm trying to speedrun right now. Alright, I'm hitting these buttons so hard. Does the camera move when a little bit? Do I jiggle around? Remember, we still need to go say hello to Sissy, hello to D, hello to da. Basically say piss off. Just a bit. What if I really... Oh, that's good. Okay. Earthquake! We actually had a really huge storm here. You guys heard this about 2 streams ago. There was massive cracks of lightning and thunder. Hey! Have a lovely night. Band on ahead. Alright. You sleep like a baby, like a wood log. Chat could hear it through the mic, and there's a limiter on it, which means it needed to be as loud as a voice. I lost internet, but not Ethernet. So all wireless internet is down, and cell is down too. Still is. Fuck yeah. I hope you went out and punched that power line. Yeah, you touched that power, you punched it, and then did that make you feel better? That would have electrocuted you. True. Do. Okay. Now it's a kid. Punch the kid. Just the way he skips around makes me irritated. Why do kids have so much energy and then as soon as you hit adulthood, you just want to sleep all day? Get home and do nothing? Game all night? This is the point where we say to Marion, bugger off for your safety. Because of responsibilities, facts, yep. You raise a great point. Kids don't know they have to pay rent. Imagine, alright, there should be a study where you tell kids all the responsibilities an adult has, like, oh, and when you're this old, you'll have to do taxes, and you do taxes a little like this, like give them summarized and very simple versions of it all, but tell them. To do tax like this, and it's a little like that, and you'll have to pay rent, and you'll have to pay utilities, and you'll probably have around maybe 12 hours in a week for your hobbies. They'd all get depression. Okay. Is this why we... Okay, this is why we don't tell... Right. Alright, up to the roof. Up to the roof. So, for the raiders, our friend. I'm Paul. I'm not the main character in this game, but Paul is the friend. This is the time where we convince our best friend not to kill themselves. And there's a big option here, and it's the option we've been waiting for. Bad versus good ending. Resident Evil. Look at the pace on. Okay, we're gonna get to the bad option. As soon as it's that, I'll start voicing things again. It's Oppenheimer. You know that meme? It shouldn't really be a meme, but I'm thinking of this one. Where is the one where he's doing this? Hold on. Just tell me if you can see this. That's what I'm seeing right now, and I hate it. I hate it. I did save, yeah. Except one's like a little bit more sad than the other. One's like in pure mental breakdown. Oh, is that Peaky Blinders? I literally just looked up Oppenheimer gun depression. Oh, damn. Okay. Should I watch Peaky Blinders? Peaky f***ing Blinders. I read that in an Australian accent. That was horrible. It's so good. Okay. I've seen... Okay, can I tell you something? Like, I'm sorry, it's so interrupted, but it's because we're doing the bad ending now. So, can we please keep this in here? A lot of my friends are into some weird kinky stuff. They read lots of the erotic books and stuff. So sometimes they send me a few videos, right? And they're like, oh, you like this too? And I'm like, no, I don't. Anyway. Oh, Obi. Hold on, my cat's here now. Interrupting the story. Yes. What do you want? No meowing. Either get in the bed. Go on. You want to go in the bed? Say hi to Hannah first. This is my fat cat. This is Obi. Anything to say? Anything to say? Nothing? None? Come on. What is that noise? What is that noise? No. Someone clip that. Someone clip that. Oh, now I've got Suki. Hello. She's like a rare diamond. Suki. Hi. Hello, little one. Come here. Hold on. Suki. I'll pretend I have food for her. Come here. Yes, over here. I'm gonna package her up. Closer, 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 closer. Oh, gotcha. Now, I want you to tell everyone why you haven't been on stream. Go on. Tell them. I'm anxious. I'm beautiful. Isn't she so cute? She gets very, very shy. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, it's all right. You can see, though, very uncalm. Baby, it's all right. Eventually she relaxes, but what are you two do? Whatever. They can run around. Anyway, sorry. I was on a story, right? So the story is that my friends are into book talk and kind of spicy sex scenes and whatnot. And where was I going with it? Oh, yeah. Peaky Blinders. They sent me this scene where he goes, "You're my property," or something. Like, okay, wait. The deal is, you belong to me, my property. Now give it back to me, baby girl. We had the most fucked up thing happen in here before. Oh, yeah, I just realized I could have got banned over that. We had the story, the worst date story dropped in here before, and it was really bad too. It was Flying Hawkbutt. Do you know Flying Hawkbutt? She's also Aussie, by the way, Hannah. Anyway, she basically said that there was a guy who they went to dinner and they spoke about the kinks and the stuff romantically they were into. And then they went back to her place and they were having sex or something. And while he was in her, sorry, this is so graphic, but she dropped this story in here and I had to say it. Like, I had to read it out because it was so bad. He spat in her mouth and then she freaked out. I'm literally quoting right now. I swear to God. Oh, I'm watching with my grandma. All right. So then he choked the shit out of her, spat in her mouth, and then he goes to her, "Now give it back to me, baby girl." And she freaked out and laughed because she's already swallowed it. And she was like, "Why does he want the spit back that he gave me? And then am I spitting back? But the physics of spitting back into someone that's doubling down on you, like it doesn't work like that." So yeah, like a penguin regurgitation. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, so that was the bad date story. And then you also heard the my property. Maybe she misheard him and he said baby bird. No. No. Better not have. My baby bird. That's bestiality. Woo. It's like a siren. True. You know, I wish I didn't have this laugh. I wish I didn't, because sometimes people will come in here and they go, "Can you just laugh?" Like, just waiting for Bubs to laugh. Can you laugh? Like I'm some fucking circus monkey. Hello, I am not. Your laugh isn't that bad? No. But why does the bar clear out when I laugh? They're like, do the thing. Do it. This laugh clinched so many subs. Hey, subscribers, rise up. Come on, quick. Show those big things. Yeah, that's right. Oh, Z, poor. That's all right. It's okay. My grandma is watching. Hannah, you honestly scared me for a second. Then I thought I'll just double down. Anyone that mocks your laugh, TBH, don't take it to heart. Just be you. I don't really care anymore, but I do try and save myself when I'm in the public. Yeah. I'm just thinking about the Japanese dead guy now. Holy shit, fuck. That was so bad. Is 300 for PP? No, it's actually still 350 for me, because that's the contract that I got onto. Yeah, I'm thinking about... Hannah, do you have one last story in you? Actually, no, I shouldn't. It's actually really bad and could be properly frowned upon. I'm ashamed of my reaction, actually. Ovary, thank you for the 200 biddies as well, by the way. Happy romancing. Thank you. I appreciate it. Obi. He's giving me those eyes. Last thing he heard was a doff on the train. One more? Okay. So it was peak hour in Japan, and I was trying to get onto a train, and I was moving from Kyoto to Osaka. So I had like a big ass suitcase, right, by my side. I could hardly lift it, right? And a big backpack that was full of stream gear, laptop, notebooks, gifts for my family, everything, right? So I was packing lots of gear and weight, and it was very hard to move around. And I got onto a train, and I thought I saw like a baby pram. Anyway, and you just don't want to look around and stare at people because they think that's weird. And I agree. I don't like being stared at. So why would anyone else like being stared at? So I kind of like look down, and I've got my backpack, and I'm making sure I'm not like hitting people because it's pretty packed with the backpack when I look around, just to make sure that we haven't arrived at the place, or I don't miss the place that I'm supposed to get off at. Anyway, and I'm like, just mind my own business, and then I hear... I'm like, oh my God. Someone must be sick. Anyway, I won't stare, because if they're sick, you know, they've probably got a mask on. They're really safe about being sick in Japan. You know, they don't take any chances. Anyway, continue to ignore. Another 5 seconds later. And at this point, I'm starting to look around. Someone is about to die. So I look and I turn, look to the right, down the train, because I'm at the end of a carriage. Down the train, turn around, boom. There is a old dying man. It is not a baby in a pram. It is an old dying man in a stretcher with his carer. And I look at the man. And I don't know how to react to this situation because I thought it was a baby. So I start like smiling and like very awkward, starting to like nearly laugh, because that's how I react to things when I'm nervous and I feel awkward. So then I'm like, and the old man looks like the grandma from SpongeBob, you know, chocolate. Like he is, it's like skin flapping like curtains. He looks grey. He's definitely like 5 hours away from death. And then so I'm looking at him, and his eyes are open, and he's looking back at me, and then he like slowly closes them like this. And that's when I feel really bad because I'm almost laughing at this point. And thank God it's my stop. And I get out and I'm like, really trying not to laugh. I take 3 steps out of the train. I start pissing myself laughing. The train door hasn't even closed anymore. I bet you the carer's like, there's something mentally wrong with that foreigner woman. And I think that he died that day. Yeah. Like, there's no way. I think Grandpa was going to his last few places he wanted to go before he passed on. Yeah. Maybe he had a seizure. I mean, no, the guy was dead. Like, he's pretty much dead in the train. Yeah. Exactly. At least I left his last memory, my laugh ringing in his ears. And you laughed. Well, it's not really a laughing thing. It's more of a, I feel really awkward. What do I do? Yeah. Was Grandma breastfeeding Grandpa? Solar power. That's all right. You've just gained yourself this incredible thing called suspicious user. Monitored. I'm sure he was very grateful. Maybe. But yeah, I felt bad. I'm not saying I didn't felt bad, but I'm also not going to lie to you all and say I didn't laugh. I laughed as soon as I got off because it would have been extremely polite to do it around him. Yeah, it's like a fight, flight, or laugh response. Exactly. That's how my brain body works. It's a coping laugh, correct? Yeah, anyway, so that was the story. I just thought I'd tell Hannah because Hannah wanted one more story. Ouch, Solar. Listen, you can't say Grandma puts Grandpa's breast or something. Whatever you said was frightening. Please don't say that again. Oh, that's great. Your grandma enjoyed them? That's great. Tell your grandma that it was an honor to tell stories to her. Yeah. Ooh. And on that note, thank you for raiding. Thank you for the raid, Hannah. It was nice to see you. By the way, are you going to DreamHack? Are you going to DreamHack and PAX? I imagine that you go to PAX because not many people miss out on that. But DreamHack is the one that I'm like, is everyone going to that as well? Or I'm not, but I'm going to PAX, yeah. That can sometimes be the choice for content creators. They completely miss out on DreamHack. I don't mind DreamHack, and if I go in for free, I'll go. Why not? Will you give the cats a pet for me? No, do it yourself. Also, there's only one on the couch, on the bed actually. Suki's a scaredy cat. She's gone. And DreamHack is April, but PAX is October from memory. So yeah, we need to unpin that I'm watching with Grandma. Grandma would have said, "That's the best storyteller of our time." Calax, hey, welcome back in. And Corpocat. Okay, so we are playing a game, by the way, and I'm so sorry to just, it's a lot. You've come in at a weird time. Anyway, so our character's about to kill himself. David, do I have to give a summary? David, yeah, I know. We've just come, I know, it's a lot. You raided at a crazy time. You couldn't have got worse timing. Our character is seeing things and he thinks the only way to not seeing things anymore is end his life. Pretty much. So I just want to let you know that that's the storyline right now. He's getting chased by a guy called the Crooked Man. And he actually is quite frightening. David, we're trying to get the bad ending for this game. We've done the good ending. Now we're doing the bad ending. Now, where is the option? This is it! Okay. Bad ending, here we go. Agony. Living is agony. Nothing will go how I want it. So right here, right now, David! This is it. So last time we punched the shit out of David. This time, we're gonna take the gun. Actually, you know what, chat? I'm gonna let you all decide. Both 1 and 2 are bad endings, so I want to see either 1s or 2s in the chat. 1, we persuade him not to take his life. 2, we take the gun off him if we can. Okay. 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, we are going with 2, which is take. Bad ending, take the gun. Let's try that. Why do you have a gun anyway? Give me that. Stop. Let go. Just let me be. Afraid I can't do that, David. You're my... Stop! Huh? What? What? Paul! Did I just shoot you? I didn't. It can't be. I really killed. No, David. Not your fault. I tried to grab the gun. It was all me. It's not your fault. David, you're not a bad guy. Why does it look like he's having sex with a dead Paul or dying Paul? The character needs to be either further away or above the body. I'm sorry, Paul. I thought I heard a trigger. Bad N4. Not your fault, David. Damn. Okay, so even after he had been shot for no reason, Paul was still trying to convince David that he didn't have to be the bad guy. He wasn't the bad guy. To not feel bad for what he'd done so he wouldn't take his own life. He still didn't anyway. Damn. So then, what's number 1 then? I feel like 3 was much worse, right? I guess maybe the mum would have died in hospital anyway. The first one was persuade. The second one was take the gun. So I want 1 more bad ending because I love all the evil endings that I can acquire. I think if I had to guess, I think David's gonna throw himself off the building. But I'm just gonna get to the point where we get to the option. Here we go. Anonymous, thank you for the gifted sub to Calax. Let's go. Enjoy your month in here with no ads. Okay. The last bad ending is here. And there's no other option than to persuade David as Paul. I know you've had it really rough. I'm your best bud after all. I'm always trying to help you out. And it might be hard now, but tides can change. Good things can still happen. No. I know they will. Whatever happens, I'll help you. So, shut up! Who do you think you are? You want to help me? You say good things will happen? They never have. All my hoping came to nothing. So David, stop. Don't say that. Why is his eyes green? Who are you? Huh? I don't know you. And you couldn't know me. The only one who understood me was him. David? You're... The only time you'll ever understand is in your last moments. Out of my sight, hypocrite. David! David. Bad end 3. Goodbye, my friend. All possible final endings have been done. 1 good ending, 2 very bad endings. We have finished the Crooked Man. So, who turned out to be the Crooked Man? Duke. It was a stand-alone guy. It was not an alter ego of David. It wasn't someone that David had per se conjured up. It was truly some other guy that did exist with the same suffering as David, called to David and saved David. You know what? That deserves a round of applause. I really enjoyed that game, and it was something different, and it was very refreshing. I haven't played a game like this in a hell of a long time. I did mention I've played the first or the second Faith of the Faith Trinity, but to me, the graphics were a little bit more improved. It was easier to feel this game. Whereas I swear to God, it was like 8 or 16-bit on Faith. I give this a 9 out of 10. I wish that the ending, the good ending, was a little bit more emotional, because to me, it was really sad when the mum died. And I love the way it was done, where she asked him to go get some water for him because she knew she was going. She didn't want her son to be traumatized watching her die. But when Shirley, who's David, the main protagonist's supposed ex-girlfriend, we hadn't seen her for the entire game. She just walked into the room, was like, can we just start again? Can we just be in love again? Can we date again? That was a bit much. That was a bit much. Like, who are you, huh? Why are you here? Just after my mum died because it suited you? Way too easy. Yeah, Shirley, you lying bitch! The way everything was lowercase until you said bitch. Troll, thank you for the follow, and Pilot as well. Thank you for the 2 months resub. Let's go. Welcome back to Sub Bumbies. Enjoy a month of watching with no ads. So yeah, very opportunistic. Like, Shirley was coming for that inheritance, honestly. She was like, oh, I know a way to get that Dior bag I've been looking for. My kids in a private high school. Go back to the guy I treated so abhorrently. dishonorably. Dishonorably. That's it. That's the word I was looking for. Are we going to give a Bubba meetup before I go today? So everyone, without further ado, I want out of 10. What would you rate this as an indie horror game? I will bring some slow, slight chill music in as we decide. There we go. That's perfect. I'm going to collate and I'm going to poll. Yes, please. Could I have a poll? So 8, I'm going to say 8, 9, and 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's it. Four options. Everyone rates The Crooked Man as an indie horror. You got to remember the budget. Put the budget into mind. I think it had a lot of pros. The con was the Shirley end to me. And sometimes it was a little bit unsure of what we were doing in some of the escape scenes, especially the gas one. Like you were just literally hitting enter on everything around your character. But it didn't bother me that much. Hey! Thank you to the anonymous gifter for 2 gifto subs. If you got a gifted sub, say a big thank you. All right, I'm going to go vote. There is a poll. There is a poll live. Go, go, go. Out of 10, The Crooked Man. Do we have any points to discuss? By the way, did anyone have any final thoughts? I'm trying to think of anything else. I wish there was a scene between Duke, the actual Crooked Man, and David. Because if he truly was calling out, there should have been a more spiritual, or at least what would you call it? I guess spiritual is the right word, but there should have been almost a ghost scene with the ghost of Duke and David. How can you be calling out to a human in the living world and then there not be some sort of interaction? Like we saw him hanging there, like guy was dead, but I wish there was a scene with his ghost. We just kind of, we let him go in peace. Maybe not Duke and David making out. I mean, I wouldn't be against it, but you know what I'm saying. There needed to be more of an interaction between Ghost and David. Ooh, some good votes at the moment. Very good votes. I'm gonna do mine. Okay, there. Hope no one saw that. It's one other thing that I'm trying to grasp at. So, okay. Having boss fights where it was very similar walking around. If there was one more boss fight, that would have got boring, but I think they had the perfect amount of same strategy boss beating fights. You know, the walk around, stab once, twice, continue walking around. I like the lunge too. The lunge mechanic made it a little bit more frightening to beat the Crooked Man's ass. Isn't that so interesting? So we beat the Crooked Man's ass 3 or 4 times, like in boss fights. And the guy was just looking out for us in the end. Hey, thank Anonymous. I'm sorry, I don't know who that is. Also, why did Sissy have to kiss us and then just poof off into existence? Like, who is Sissy? Who is Dee? Who is Fluffy? What truly were they? Were they Duke's people? They weren't mine because they never existed again after that. I personally think that Fluffy, Dee, and Sissy, they were all Duke or Duke's. D for Duke, right? I mean, it was D for Dreamer, but was it? Does that mean D was Duke and he wanted to be a lawyer? Or are they all real people? I'm gonna go look up on Reddit after this. What do you think, chat? Lots of votes on 8, 9, and 7. No, not too many 10s. Have you seen the other games in the series? They introduced them at the end. The Hanged Man, the Boogeyman, and a few other people. Hanged Man, Boogeyman. Is it Scarecrow as well? Yo, Dom, hey. We're discussing a game we've just finished where I'm asking out of 10. How much did chat enjoy the game for an indie? Auto saving should have been a thing. I like that. That's a good one. Because then I wouldn't have had to keep... Actually, pre-boss fight manual saving? Oh no, I don't know. Are you saying both the option to autosave and manual, right? Pity, hey, thanks for the 5-month resub. Let's go. Welcome in. Thank you for the prime. Boogie Boogie. Boogie Woogie, Oogie Boogie. Isn't that a character from... Oogie Boogie is from Nightmare Before Christmas. Is a vibe. My fave game you've played so far? Oh no, with it, okay, so you went here for it, but Crooked Man out of 10. And I keep in mind budget, genre, and everything because indie games, obviously, indie developer, shittier budgets. Although I'm curious, what is the favorite game that you've watched me play? Now that you've brought it up, you guys have 2 minutes left on the poll to vote. It's 8, 18, 6, and 2. No idea, but 10 out of 10. Incredible. Baldur's Gate 3, 100%. When I look back at Baldur's Gate 3, I was a menace. But it brought out like the best parts in me personally. No ray tracing. I'm so sorry. I didn't have it in my graphics card budget. Oh, Obi, you should see him right now. Hold on. I'll put game capture on, but I'll make the camera. He's making really weird sounds. Can you see him? Hey, what's that sound? He's going, Can you hear that? It must be licking sounds. He's got a katana? No, that's Kirby's got a katana. You watch out what you're saying here. Hey, Dad, by the way. Hello. Can't hear it? Is he a fucking seal? No, he's not a seal, but he's making noises like a seal. 45 seconds left. Hey. Last year, my significant other did an Oogie Boogie Halloween costume. Goat. Absolute goat. I love Oogie Boogie. The way he used to... Wait. Sally was great as well. Can't talk shit about Bay. Sally, Oogie Boogie, Jack, fantastic. The Doctor, I really disliked him. You're supposed to not like him, but I really disliked him and I found him really, really creepy. The way he was with Sally. Everyone have a good Valentine's Day? I had a lovely Valentine's Day. Thank you for asking. I played Resident Evil 2, Episode 1. So Resident Evil Revelations, Episode 1, because the demo was free. And then I also played Short Message. And I got 3/4 of the way through. And Short Message did not scare me enough, to be honest. Bit disappointed. But it had good social messages, but I think it almost overdid the social messages. Have you played the original RE? Yes, but I haven't finished it. I really liked it, and then we got distracted by Resident Evil 4, which just came out, the remake. So we switched over, and I never went back to it. You know the one thing I didn't like in Revelations too is when you had Moira there, and in order for your character, like Claire Redfield, to find story important things, you had to have Moira flash a flashlight until like bling, little sparkly thing would come up. You're like, oh, that's where the key is, you know? That was annoying. Why do I have to flash a flashlight specifically on one thing for my character to pick it up? You gotta go between the two girls. One's got a gun and one's got a metal pipe. You know which one you kind of want to go with more. All right, let me check the poll. Most on 8. 15 seconds. People. 9, 21, 8, and 3. This music is so good right now. Alan Wake combat system be like? It literally do be like that. Flashlight mechanic will only be for collectibles from chapter 2 on. Ah, okay, yeah. Reminded me, I was getting rubies, sapphires, topazes. It's like, when do I even sell that? I don't know much about Power World, but did you finish it? I played it and I liked it, but I don't like those type of games really. Like grindy. I also don't like multiplayer games very much either, which is weird. If I like multiplayer games, it's got to be a competitive one. No. And also, how do you finish Power World? Is there a final Giga boss or not? And the vote is over with 8 on the Bubba meter. Okay, so every time I finish a game, the hub, you guys vote out of 10 what you rate it. We've got 8 for the Crooked Man. So I'm going to go put that in my book after stream. And I also really, really need to update the last played game list. So on that list, yeah, basically all the Hubbameter scores are in there. And it also gives new viewers a idea of what games we've gravitated towards before. And maybe we have a really unpopular opinion. Like, damn, why did you rate The Last of Us 1? I'm getting the f*** out of here. I promise I haven't done that. Last of Us, the first one, I rated 10. There's 5 games that got a 10. There's Elden Ring, Subnautica, then Last of Us, Baldur's Gate 3, and Cyberpunk. Power World's fun. Who's bagging Power World? Not me. Not me. It's just not my kind of game. It's fine. It's fun, but it's like I could play another 10 hours and then I wouldn't need to touch it again. It's not something I'm going to go, boom, back to every time, every day, every second day. I'm not re-logging in. I'm not logging on. Sometimes I just like single player games. Which you can make it single player, but I don't know, guys. It seemed like such a ripoff of so many different games. It was so weird seeing Breath of the Wild signage when you got to a certain, and like, oh, the key to this is you've got to unlock the towers. Oh, okay. What does that sound like? Breath of the Wild. The Crooked Man is so good for the price. I think I bought this for $14 or like $8. And the Stardew Valley Pokemon graphics are actually quite nice. I liked it. Sometimes things are scarier when they look like that. Cho, welcome. Thank you for the follow. We're talking about a indie horror. Oh, sorry, getting used to the camera. An indie horror right here that we've been playing, and we actually finished today after 3 streams. Where are you going, Mr. Chonk? Oh shit! Yeah, I've got to feed them. It's 3 o'clock. Everybody, I have some final thoughts. Sorry, I'm trying to tuck myself in. Firstly, I really, really enjoyed this game, or I would have just kind of left it at the, first 1 or 2 scenes that we played out of 5. And I'm really thankful that you guys gave this game a shot because, yeah, like I said, and I've said a few times, this is not usually something I would play on stream. I know I started with horror games, but they were never pixel graphics or pixel art graphics. But it was nice to have a change of pace. And I don't have like anything fully planned after this. I was going to do Red Dead Redemption 2. That still might be the thing. I just got to figure out some lighting in the room before I even think about the next bit of games. I also wanted to announce 2 things. Special announcements probably in the next week. I can't tell you any more than that. 2, I have a Contraband Police video coming out within the next few days. So get hyped for that because that was fucking hilarious stream. That was a game I really, 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 really enjoyed because it was so wild. Like the whole thing was so random. It reminded me a little bit of the actions you can take in Baldur's Gate 3. I guess it is an RPG. It was a role-playing game. And there is more in this Crooked series that I am going to try. I'll be recording them for YouTube though. Another thing was I hope you enjoyed, I'm not going to call it voice acting because it's not voice acting because I'm not a voice actor, but I hoped you enjoyed the narration of this because I haven't done that ever, but it was fun until you got to like super high voices, all little kids. And then my voice just kept breaking. I'm sorry. What is it called? Females can have voice breaks too. So yeah, I enjoyed today very much so. And thank God we found the finale. And it was a good end. No, it wasn't. Why was Shelly there? Obi just keeps grabbing my feet right now and biting them. Obi, come here. Come here. Come here. You're so big. You want food, don't you? All right. Stand here. Stand here. You're hungry. You're going to say goodbye to everyone? Say thank you for stream. I need to say a massive, huge thank you to anyone that has followed today. I'd love to see you again. This is the hub, the best hub on the internet. And I do lots of RPGs. I do indie horrors. And I take pride in the games I play. Anything that interests me, we'll explore together in here. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're so cute. I'm a big cat mom. And I also love anime and manga. Anime Gaming Tech. Oh my God, he's ready. He's like, feed me. So I want to wish you all a lovely rest of your night / evening. Happy Single Awareness Night, Day. And for those that are single or in relationships, remember to always look after yourself. Your first love, guys. Let's be real. And thank you to anyone that gifted subs today, resubbed. Thank you for the tier 3, 2, and 1 subs because I know there was a variation of them today. Thank you for the biddies. And I hope you enjoyed The Crooked Man. Thanks for being here. I am not streaming tomorrow. I am hanging out with friends and getting a few YouTube videos scheduled and also scripted. Thank you for understanding. So I will be back in 2 to 3 days on Twitch, but I'll let you know on the Discord if anything changes because I kind of want to cook and my family are all out of the house. So I'll let you know. All right.